Good day everyone, my name is Edzel Campos from BSED English Block B. Today we're going to discuss citation. So what is citation? A citation is a reference to a published or unpublished source that you consulted and obtained information from while writing your research paper. Citations show your readers where you obtained your materials, provides a means of critiquing your study, and offers the opportunity to obtain additional information about the research problem under investigation. So a citation is a way of giving credit to individuals for their creative and intellectual works that you utilize to support your research. It can also be used to locate particular sources and combat plagiarism. So in-text citation. An in-text citation is a brief form of the reference that you include in the body of your work. It gives enough information to uniquely identify the source in your reference list. So the brief form usually consists of a family name of the author and year of publication. So for example, we have avoid heavy text presentation, include only essential information, rephrase if needed, Duma 2022. In-text citations will look the same regardless of whether you're referencing a journal article, a report, or a video. In-text citations can either be parenthetical form or have part of a citation included in the narrative of your work. As shown in the example here, parenthetical citation is seen at the end of each sentences. So on the other hand, the narrative citation is included in each sentences. Take note that when quoting, page numbers are necessary as it makes it easy for a reader to locate a quote. So what is parenthetical citation? Parenthetical citation is also known as information prominent citation. It is used to emphasize the information being cited. So the general form is author, date, within the parentheses. Next, we have narrative citation. Narrative citation is also known as author prominent citation. Narrative citations place more emphasis on the author of the work you are using. This type of citation can introduce some variety into your writing and will sound more natural in an oral presentation than a citation at the end of the sentence. So there are multiple ways to include a citation within the narrative. Here are the two examples. So we have Kessler, open and close parenthesis, 2004. And the next is in 2004, Kessler's study, and so on. Moving on, we have here the example from the number of authors. So if the work you are citing has one or two authors, include them in your citation every time. Separate two authors with an ampersand in parenthetical citation, but write out the word "and" if discussing the work in text. So for example, Campos 2001, Bouvier and Glore 2018. So if the work has three or more authors, your brief in-text citation will give only the family name of the first author, followed by et al., which means and others. So for example, Duma et al. 2016. So if the author is a company, government organization, or other group, use the full name in your citation. So we have here Department of Health 2022. Next, we have the citation styles. The citation styles, also known as documentation styles or bibliographic styles, commonly used by college students are the MLA, APA, Chicago, and CSE. So each citation style is associated with different disciplines or areas of study. So we have here the MLA or the Modern Languages Association style is associated with the humanities, language, literature, philosophy, religion, and the arts. Next, we have the APA, American Psychological Association style, is associated with the social sciences, psychology and behavioral science, education, sociology, anthropology, business, economics, political science, and criminal justice. Also, we have the Chicago, Style, it is associated primarily with history but is sometimes used in other humanities and social sciences fields. Caribbean is a variation of Chicago style intended for student writers. And last, we have the CSE Council of the Science Editors Style. It is associated with the natural sciences. Choosing a citation style. So you can usually choose a citation style based on the discipline you are studying. If you are studying in an interdisciplinary field such as music or art therapy, you may have more than one option. So the decision ultimately lies with your instructor. So be sure to ask which style your instructor requires before you begin your research. So we have here the example of MLA style. So MLA uses the page number system rather than the author date system. In this example, the quote is from a book from William Wordsworth, and the citation is Wordsworth 263, where 263 is the page number from that source. Here's the example source reference from the bibliography, which in MLA style titled as Work Cited. Next, we have the APA style. So APA style uses the author and the date of publication rather than the author and page number. In this example, the quote is from a book from William Wordsworth also, and the citation is Wordsworth 1967, page 263, where 1967 is the date it published and 263 is the page number from that source. Here's the example source reference from a bibliography, which in MLA style titled as the reference. So next, we have the CSE. So the CSE format supports two different citation style. First is the author date system. Second is the citation sequence system. So nothing unusual from the author date system. So in citation sequence system, the citation is labeled with superscripted number. Each new citation is numbered sequentially, so the next would be 2 followed by 3 and so on. So in bibliography, each bibliographic entry is labeled by the corresponding citation number. The citation is superscripted. The first system cites reference 1 and 4, and the second sentence cites as 1 again. A bibliography might look like this. Each reference is numbered so that 1 and 4 in the document would refer to reference 1 and 4 in this reference list. Okay, next we have the Chicago. So we have a paragraph with some standard in-text citation. You've also got a reference to footnote, which is footnote number 6. And at the bottom of the page is footnote number 6. And in it, you've got some commentary. These are sometimes called discursive notes to distinguish them from footnotes that just contain source information. And in the commentary, there's another in-text citation. And all of this are supported by the Chicago style. It encourages flexibility and mixing of citation style, which can come handy for different purposes. So, why we cite? Why cite? So, proper citation allows others to locate the materials you've used. Citations to other sources helps reader expand their knowledge on a topic. In some disciplines, one of the most effective strategies for locating authoritative, relevant sources is to follow footnotes or references from the known sources, or citation tracking. Citing other people's words and ideas indicate that you have conducted a thorough review of the literature on your topic, and therefore you are operating from an informed perspective. This increases your credibility as the author of the work. Other researchers' ideas can be used to reinforce your arguments, or if you disagree with them, can act as position from which to argue an alternative viewpoint. In many cases, another researcher's argument can act as the primary context from which you can emphasize a different viewpoint or to clarify the importance of what you are proposing. Just as other researchers' idea can bolster your arguments and act as evidence for your ideas, they can also detract from your credibility if they are found to be mistaken or fabricated. Properly citing information not unique to you prevents you and your reputation from being tarnished if the facts or ideas of others are proven to be inaccurate or off base. And last, outside academia, ideas are considered intellectual property, and there can serious repercussion if you fail to cite where you get an idea from. In the professional world, failure to cite other people's intellectual property ruins career and reputation and can result in legal action. Given this, it is important to get into the habit of citing sources. And that concludes my report. Thank you for listening.